Welcome back to Motor Authority India. Today's video covers a topic that's been drawing serious attention: what really happened to the Rafael Tayara in 2025 and how Pakistan was involved in the reported damage to this high-profile defense asset. Let's start with the basics. The Rafael Tayara, also known informally as the Sky Falcon, is one of India's most advanced multi-role fighter aircraft. This aircraft represents the backbone of India's air superiority strategy and is often stationed near sensitive zones due to its quick strike and deep penetration capabilities. In early 2025, the Indian Air Force conducted a series of routine aerial exercises near the western border, where Rafael Tayara units were actively deployed. According to initial reports, the incident took place during what was supposed to be a standard patrol mission. However, things quickly escalated when radar systems picked up aggressive movement from across the border. Sources from within the Indian Air Force later revealed that Pakistani unmanned aerial vehicles and surveillance drones were detected trailing Indian airspace in an unusually provocative manner. While these drones didn't cross the look, their proximity was enough to warrant full alert. In response, two Rafael Tayara aircraft were scrambled to monitor the situation and intercept if necessary. It was during this maneuvering that the incident occurred. One Rafael Tayara reportedly experienced radar jamming and sudden system malfunctions. Although it managed to return to base safely, close-up analysis later confirmed structural stress marks on the right wing and minor surface abrasions, indicating potential shrapnel contact. The possibility of a low-intensity surface-to-air missile or targeted electronic warfare attack has not been ruled out. Now, you might be wondering, how could this happen? Aren't Rafael Tayaras equipped with top-tier defensive countermeasures? Absolutely, they are. These jets are among the most agile and technologically advanced aircraft in Asia. But electronic warfare is evolving rapidly, and countries are investing heavily in jamming and interference tools that can affect radar, communication, and even flight control systems. Defense analysts believe that Pakistan may have tested a newly developed jamming system or a long-range anti-air defense radar, which may have locked onto the Rafael Tayara's signal. Following the incident, the Indian Ministry of Defense released a carefully worded statement, saying that no Indian assets were harmed and that routine operations continue. But insiders speaking anonymously painted a different picture. Engineers from Hindustan Aeronautics Limited and Dassault Aviation were quickly called in to inspect the damage, and several Rafael units were grounded for diagnostic testing. The diplomatic response was equally tense. India lodged a formal protest with Pakistan, citing aggressive aerial posturing and the use of destabilizing technology near international airspace. Pakistan, in turn, denied any involvement and claimed that their air force was conducting its own defensive operations due to unusual activity from the Indian side. This tit-for-tat has unfortunately become common in recent years, but the implications of this specific incident go far beyond diplomatic statements. Firstly, if a Rafael Tayara can be affected however slightly by external interference, that raises questions about the resilience of even the most advanced fighter jets in a modern electronic warfare environment. Secondly, this could trigger a new wave of defense upgrades on both sides, possibly leading to another mini-arms race in the region. Let's not forget the psychological impact either. These jets are seen as symbols of national strength. Any compromise, even partial, becomes a matter of national pride. That's why this story isn't just about a damaged aircraft, it's about reputation, strategy, and technological supremacy in a high-stakes geopolitical arena. Military experts are now urging the Indian Air Force to increase joint drills with allied forces, including France and Israel, focusing specifically on anti-jamming measures and high-altitude warfare. These drills may also include real-time threat simulation using drones and electromagnetic interference generators. Meanwhile, Indian defense R&D agencies are being pushed to accelerate the development of countermeasures. This includes enhancing the Rafael's onboard AI to detect jamming patterns more efficiently, and upgrading its electronic suite to switch between encrypted frequencies faster during a suspected interference event. Back in the civilian defense circles, there's been an uptick in debate. Should India diversify its fleet further? Should we be looking at the indigenous Tejas Mk2 for increased production? Or is this the moment to push the envelope and enter the 5th Gen stealth fighter segment more aggressively? On social media, the buzz hasn't died down either. Hashtags like #Tayara 2025, #Rafael jammed, and #Sky Defense are trending, as citizens express both concern and patriotism in equal measure. As of now, official investigations are still underway. The affected Rafael Tayara has been moved to a secure hangar in an undisclosed location, where it is undergoing advanced diagnostics. Findings from this will likely influence the next phase of India's aerial defense doctrine. In conclusion, while the Rafael Tayara remains a cornerstone of India's defense capabilities, the 2025 incident is a sobering reminder that technology, no matter how advanced, is never immune to disruption. Whether this was a direct attack or simply a technological test by Pakistan, the message is clear: an air supremacy in 2025 depends as much on electronic dominance as it does on firepower and agility. Thanks for watching Motor Authority India. Subscribe to stay updated on this developing story, and let us know your thoughts in the comments. Should India invest more in electronic countermeasures, or focus on newer aircraft platforms altogether? See you in the next one. Stay alert, stay informed.